Hey guys, FitByCourt. We are on day 21 of our beginner yoga series. So we will go ahead and get started this morning and go ahead and maybe sit up nice and tall. Just find those sits bones, really ground through the earth. Stack the vertebrae one at a time, kind of imagining creating a little bit of space between each vertebrae. Slide those shoulders down, right? We're always here, we're always hunched, we're always stressed, we're always just so, the anxiety, everything always kind of ends up right here. Lower those shoulders down, release the hands, maybe even close the eyes. Let's simply breathe. Taking this time, connecting in with that conscious breath. Kind of feeling that breath come all the way up through the earth and expanding it all the way back down and out. Connecting with the space around you. Hopefully you're in a comfortable, happy space that you enjoy. Even if it's just one little thing, maybe bringing something into the space where you practice your yoga, it really just makes you happy, makes you smile. When ready, inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, just finding a little fold side to side, just right here at the top, keeping the hands up. And then closing off, rounding, bringing the arms in front, tucking the chin. And inhale, bring them up. Interlace the fingertips, press the palms to the sky. Good, round and tuck. Back and forth. Staying connected with that breath. Good, round and tuck once more. And then just kind of turn one shoulder up, looking underneath your arm. And turn to the other side. Coming to center, just walking the fingertips forward. Walking the hands out to one side. And sweeping across to the other side. And bring it back to center. Walk the hands back to meet the body. And slowly roll it up. Beautiful. Just switch the legs out. Whichever leg you had in front, switch it. Take the other foot in front. Inhale, reach. And again, side to side. Good. Round. And straighten it up. And round. Side to side, looking underneath the arm and the other arm. And take it center, walk it forward. Melt it down. Again, slide to one side. The other side. Bring it back to center and roll it up. Check in with those fingers, straighten out the arm, pulling back the fingers, finding a little space here in the forearms. Maybe one finger at a time. Circles, open and close, kind of whatever feels right. Other side. We do a lot of work on our hands in yoga, so just kind of preparing the wrists. We also do way too much work with our hands, computers, iPhones, iPads, right? Just respecting all parts of the body, finding a little more space here through the forearms. Take the soles of the feet together, knees out wide, kind of splay the feet open if you can. We'll take a few circles around, so we'll bring it forward. Then we'll take it out to the side. Tuck the chin as we round through the back and take it all the way to the other side. Good, one more this way. And circle it out the other way. Last one. Good. Kind of sitting up here, finding a little cat-cow here from the seated position, tucking and rounding. And then arching and sweeping through. Again, back and forth at your own pace. Finding that dynamic stretch, moving back through it each time. Good. Sit up tall. Take that left hand inside the left leg, no pressure on the knee. Press the leg down and slide away. And other side. Again, inside the thigh, no pressure on the knees. Slide away. Good. Sit up tall. Belly button towards the heels. Nice flat back. And slowly roll it up. Assist the knees together. Straighten out the legs. Maybe take a little shake. Maybe wake up those quads. A little side to side. Right? And then sit up tall. Press the hands into the earth. Inhale, reach. Exhale, a little twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold towards the toes. Slowly roll it up. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Sit up nice and tall. Feel free to find a comfortable seated position, whatever that may mean to you. Take the hands, interlace them behind the body, sweep them around to the left side. Sit up nice and tall, take an inhale, and then exhale. Squeeze the elbows together. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Let it go. And one last time. Beautiful. Sweep it over to the other side. Take a breath. Exhale, squeeze. Release. Again. Last time. Beautiful. Shake it out. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, drop that left hand. Sweep it around, take the right hand. Again, maybe we start at the base. Maybe we're starting to find a little more space through the shoulders. And kind of walk up the hands. Take your gaze over your right shoulder if you like. Bring it back to center. Maybe take a little fold to the right. And back to center. Slowly release. Circle out the shoulders. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop the right hand. Sweep the left arm. And slowly search for the bind. Maybe take the gaze over the left shoulder. Back to center, maybe fold to the left. And once more, let it go, circle it out. One last little thing here. We're going to work towards our reverse Namaste. So maybe it looks something like this in the beginning. Maybe it even looks something like this, but starting to open the chest and the shoulders, right? And then we slowly work towards bringing those palms together. If we find them together, we can kind of press the hands right there on the spine, right between the shoulder blades, and kind of find a little back bend. Beautiful, let it go. We're going to make our way into table. Hands directly below shoulders, knees below hips. Engage the core, pull the belly button in towards the spine, and find your cat-cow. Arching and rounding at your own pace. Good. Coming back to center. We've done this before. Take the knuckles in towards one another. The tops of the hands go to the earth. Knuckles in towards one another. Put a little bend in the elbow. Press into the earth. Press the hands in towards one another and find that stretch on the front of the forearm. Beautiful. Slowly shake it out. Come back to your table. Curl the toes under, slowly sit back into the feet, opening the arches of the feet. Maybe take a little side to side, checking in with those ankles a bit. And when you're ready, we're going to make our way into that first down dog today. Tucking the chin into the chest and slowly lifting the hips. Taking your time. I've talked about not letting more than 3 days go by without doing your yoga, your fitness, whatever routine it is that you do. And I waited 4 days. So I'm tight, I'm tired, kind of moody, right? I need this as much as you guys do. Take the gaze forward towards the thumb, step, hop, or walk, feet to hands. Find your forward fold. Slight bend in the knee, chin tucks into the chest. Inhale, flat back. Squeeze the shoulder blades, find support underneath the hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Kind of pedal out the legs here. Really bend one knee. Start to slightly straighten the other. Back and forth. And bend the knees. Slowly roll it up. Take a little breath. Find a little side to side. Just find your mountain pose. Check your feet. Press them into the earth. Squeeze the quads, the glutes. Pull in the belly. Relax those shoulders. Inhale, reach. Exhale, maybe take a little back bend. And fold into the earth. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Hands to the earth. Step, hop, or walk back to plank. Let's lower all the way to our belly. Come into your cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lift the chest, pressing through the palms. No pain in the low back. Toes together, knees out wide. Find your child's pose. Bring it into table when ready. And take it back to down dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bring it forward between the hands. Slide the right foot back. Find that stretch in the hip flexor. Then lower the right knee to the earth. Remember, feel free to add some extra padding underneath the knees. And feel free to modify anything that doesn't feel right to you. Straighten out the front leg, fold it forward. Find that dynamic movement back and forth. Sink it in. Shift it back. There's a difference between those static stretch holds and this dynamic movement back and forth. Both very beneficial. Good. Come back to center, bring it up. Find your balance, maybe find a little twist. Right hand outside the left knee, twist it around. Beautiful, back to center. If you like, reach around, search for that right foot. Let it go. Straighten the front leg out one more time. You can kind of play toes down, toes up, toes slightly turned in. It all changes what you're feeling in the stretch. Go ahead and slide the left knee back to meet the right. Find a table, maybe take a little cat-cow or whatever you may need. And curl your toes and slowly take it back to a down dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bring it forward between the hands. Slide that left foot down. Take a breath here. Go ahead and straighten out the front leg. Find your back and forth. Bring it back to center, bring it up, find your balance. Maybe use those blocks if you need them. Left hand outside the right knee, find a twist. Bring it back to center, find your balance once more. Feel free to stay here or reach around left hand, left foot. Let go once more, straightening out the front leg, and again, feeling free to kind of turn the toe in, down, up. Just play with it. Find what works for you. And when you're ready, slide the right knee back to meet the left. Find your table, curl the toes, and lift the hips. Take your gaze forward towards the thumb, step, hop, or walk, feet to hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale, we'll roll it up. Reach to the sky. Maybe take a back bend. Pull that belly in, fold it forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Hands to the earth, step hop or walk back to plank. Lower through your cobra, or maybe one chaturanga here to up dog. And let's take it back to down dog. Let's drop to the knees. Sweep the legs around. Take the feet to the earth, put a bend in the knees, take the hands behind you, palms kind of slightly in towards the body. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chest. Drop the knees to the left, take the gaze over the right shoulder. Knees to center, drop the knees to the right, take the gaze over the left shoulder. back to center. Sweep the hands around underneath, hand to elbow or hand to wrist. Tuck the chin into the chest. Round through the spine, pulling against the thighs. Finding the center of your mat. Making our way into boat. Remember, your variation has a lot of options. Hands can stay behind the thighs. They can reach around underneath. We can take one foot up or both. With the core is engaged, the belly's pulled in, the back's nice and flat, and anything from there is up to you. Good. Slowly release, find the center, and roll it all the way down. Pull the knees into the chest, maybe take that little rock side to side. And release the feet to the earth. Slide the legs down. Feel free to keep the knees bent if there's any extra strain in the low back. Release the hands by your sides. Take 3 deep breaths here. And simply allow the breath to return to normal. Let the body kind of melt into the mat. Let your mind be free. Feeling free to stay here as long as you like. Otherwise, taking a nice deep breath, sending that breath all the way out, wiggling the fingers and toes. Slowly pulling the knees into the chest, maybe giving yourself that little rock side to side. But making your way to seated one last time. Sitting up nice and tall when you get there. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. The divine light in me absolutely honors and respects the divine light in you. May peace be with you in all you do. Namaste.